MovieWeb.com.
First thing I want to know is, what kind of background does Holly have that she thinks the belt is the ultimate weapon?
I think there's a hidden football hooligan in her. I think that because she seems quite sweet and demure and science-driven, but I think that she's had to have defended herself in the past, and the belts always come in handy. And because of our movie, we needed to incorporate a belt somewhere along the line, because that was coming from the original series.
What was it like working with Will and Danny? Because these guys come from an improv background as far as comedy, and you come from a drama improv, and you kind of keep the through line of the straightness going with these guys.
Well, I think that's the mix of it is what makes it interesting. If we were all the same and everyone was at this level, then it wouldn't have made it interesting. And I think you need one character to kind of root it and absolutely take this land incredibly seriously and believe it in order for the audience to follow too. And I think making her British is that kind of thing that makes them, oh, Holly must know because she's English and she's got that accent.
Now, was it your decision to rip off the pant legs, or was there any kind of argument about doing that? Because, I mean, I want to thank you. It's like one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh, I quite like that. Well, we were always going to get to shorts because we knew it was going to be bloody hot in that desert, because it was really 100 degrees and we were out shooting there for a long time. So it was A, practical, and B, we just thought would be quite funny, you know. I think when you do all these, it's not screen tests, but you do all the costume tests before you start shooting the movie to see what the colours work and what pieces of costume. And we thought, we're going to stick to the original Holly of the maroon cords and the check top. And at one point we said, well, let's just throw a pair of shorts on. And when I walked on with the shorts, I went, oh, we've got to have the shorts. We like the shorts, keep the shorts. So we had to find a way of how we go from the trousers to the shorts. And we're like, well, you know, we can just rip them off and have Chaka Grubber again. Coming
directly from the TV show, like you just said, in like, I think, episode 14, I'm getting really geeky now.
Oh, good boy.
No. Well, no, Holly takes off by herself while her dad and her son or the dad and the kid are talking, and Holly does that in this movie. And I'm wondering, was there ever a scene cut out where Holly interacts with her future self?
No, there was never that. I don't know if I'm really allowed to say that. There was a part when they were going to try and get all the original cast into the film, but that didn't quite kind of work out. But there was never when she met her own self. It was just that she was much more serious, and whilst they were all drinking toxic juices that did God knows what to their brains, she was the serious one going, but there's crystals and there's the Zarn and there's the things that we're actually here for to come and see. So she wanders off on her own. And I've got a slee stack scar. Do you want that scene when I do walk off on my own? Yeah, they've got that. It's literally, you can't see it, and it's gone quite faint.
That's awesome that you have a slee
I
stack
do.
scar.
It grabbed me hard. I wasn't that happy that day, and made a big, massive gash with his pincers. But I thought, there's not many people who could say I've got a slee stack scar.
I was going to say, you know, in the original series, she gets the scar in the TV show.
She does.
That the future Holly has the scar, and she's like, "How did you get that?" And she's like, "You'll find out."
Well,
so now we know.
Well,
you got
there
it
we
from
go.
The
She got it from the slee stack when she was caught, when she saw the image of the Zarn.
You ever get tired of being wrong? I do. I really do. We don't get fooled again.
I wanted to do that since I first met you.
You mean we could have been doing this the whole time? I'm feeling weak.
Really bushwhacked.
I gotta sleep. It's so hard.
He's incapable of rapid course correction. Try running a serpentine pattern. Serpentine! No! Serpentine!